Okay, great. Hi everybody. Game Cooker US Rocks VR here. Let me get my head out of here a little bit more. And then you can see my big arm anyway. Forgive my setup. This is like the best I can do. Okay, that was weird. Anyway, I think it's because I got a game running in the background. Let me shut that off. Alright, hopefully there won't be any more interruptions now. I think we've got some clear vision here. I never ever have a stream where there's not some kind of issue. So anyway, I'm going to be showing you some stuff that I found, gaming stuff wise, so I'm not really going to go in any particular order. So let me start off by showing you some I don't know, collector stuff, I guess, or whatever. I don't know if it's really considered collector stuff, but like, you know, stuff that they used to give out when you know, you bought stuff. So this is my original Half-Life orange box. What's going on? Oh, I didn't know I was going to do that with the picture in the background. Alright, so it's kind of this camera over here is kind of as far back as I can get it. Help me out here, camera. Half-Life. So I think we got sound, hopefully. Let me just check the stream. That's what I usually do first, so forgive me.
Greetings,
I gotta watch commercials. Annoying commercials. So Half-Life 2, Collector's Edition. Alright, I'm pretty sure we got sound because I hear the commercial in the background. That's kind of annoying. I got my coffee here. So this one's not really that special. I mean, let's see what we got here. Kind of weird the way this camera is. It's like facing totally opposite direction. So what do we got here? We got hey, my game key. I just gave away my game key. Be nice, don't use it. Remember that game? Or episode 1? This isn't the, I guess this isn't the original, if I have episode 1. I did buy the original orange box though, but this one must be the second time I bought it, unless they had episode 1 in it, but I don't think so. So there's Sin episodes. They only came out with episode 1, unfortunately. I'm not sure why they stopped that. because I really enjoyed this game. I might actually try to play that again. Comes a little book, which I'm not sure why it's tore off. Anyway, that was not as exciting, because I'm sure a lot of people have this set. So I think we're streaming, hopefully. I don't want to get to the older stuff yet. I got the old Unreal Tournament thing, but the front cover got ripped off. Unreal Tournament, like that's where the cover used to be. Interesting. What's going? Where did I put my stuff? It's not even in there. It's weird. Anyway, I have 2 of these. I have to dig out the other one, I guess. So sorry about that one. What else we got here? Final Fantasy 11. That's really funny. That's an old thing there. The days when we had to use discs. Remember Sony? Play online? Got them all upside down, of course. For Windows. Then of course you get the book and the book. Tells you how to play the game. Remember those? And then what's this? Wow. This is all the controls. It's pretty nice. I don't even know if this works anymore. Do they even have Final Fantasy 11 on anymore? In the I should bring my table over here. Ah, here's something that's nice. Get rid of that. I always like saving my old motherboard boxes. Oops, got it taped. Ooh, what do we got in here? We got some old Wrath of the Lich King discs. This thing, I don't understand how this camera's working. It's like the camera thing is like facing the wrong way. I'm trying to get acclimated here, sorry. Maybe I should shift me off. Less of me, more of the desk. Right? Yeah, that's not that exciting, I know. Guild Wars 2. Original thing. The days of discs. That's not that exciting, I know. World of Warcraft Beginner's Guide. Look at that. How to play World of Warcraft. It's so difficult. City of Heroes. This is not really working out today, is it? There we go. City of Heroes. I don't even know if that game still is on. Look at this there. That's an old doggy right here. EverQuest. Atlas. The maps of Mirist. It's a nice shiny book. Sorry, my lighting is not great. I guess I could turn the other light on. But this is really nice. Turn it up just a little there. Pretty nice. Got the back. EverQuest Online Adventures. Coming to PlayStation 2. And then you get like a little, what is this thing here? Oh, that's something totally different. Then I think it came with a map. No, this is EverQuest 2. Then I have an EverQuest 2 poster map that I got. EverQuest 2 map. You know, I guess that's kind of a collector's something. Somebody might want it sometime. I got an old Dungeon Siege map. Remember Dungeon Siege? This is Dungeon Siege 2. I had some other stuff, but I don't know where they are. I thought they were in here, but apparently not. What else we got here? I got Guild Wars 2 up on the thing, but I don't know, you know. Alright, let's see here. Now we got some of the old doggies. Let me move this over a little more. I need more room. This is really hard. I gotta find another way to do this. Return to Castle Wolfenstein. Now you might be going, well, what's the big deal about that? Well, because I bought this probably like, I don't know. There's no dates on it, but I'm guessing 15 years ago. Trying to find the. It says Return to Castle Wolfenstein was 2001 to 2002. Enemy Territory was 2003. Yeah, so I probably bought this like in the mid 2000s. You know, so So it's almost 20 years, you know. Here's a nice one here. Action Pack. 4 killer action games. Die Hard, No One Lives Forever, Gunman Chronicles, and Alien vs. Predator. Right? That's real nice. Sorry about my chair. It's wearing out. I can put something on it though. And make it look nicer. There we go. Better. Let's see what's in here now. Now I know for sure No One Lives Forever is not in here because I had that in another storage and it got lost in moving. But here for some reason I got Commandos 2 in here. Commandos 2. So that's quite interesting. That's like a RTS or something, man. So that's probably very old, since I really 2001 is when it was released. Let me change this to, let me see if they have it. Oh, they do. Huh, they have Gunman Chronicles. Alright. Hopefully I still got sound. Oh, that sounds terrible. It's always like very clangy. I like my other headphones better. So here's the No One Lives Forever book that it came with, which is kind of a shame. I have the disc somewhere else. I may have a copy of the disc. There's Alien vs. Predator. This is the game keys that I have written down here. What are the other two? We have that's funny, it's just like a piece of paper. Gunman Chronicles. I might try that out. I have the CD key too, it's in there. I'm going to see if I can install these. I don't know if I can. So look for a video coming up soon. I'm going to try to play a lot of these games on my 4090 with Windows 11, but Windows 11 is really a pain in the neck to play old games. Stupid Windows. And this is an interesting one, Die Hard. Die Hard Nakatomi Plaza. Windows 95, 98, ME 2000, and XP. Not interesting? So that ought to be real interesting. Playing these things, if I can get it to work. Okay, that's the again the action pack. So this one I probably got. It says 1/19/2004. I don't know if you can see that in the camera. 1/19/2004. So that's almost 20 years old. What's another one that's we haven't heard of in a long time? This one's quite interesting too, if it's actually in here. This one's called Firestarter. This is when I was buying like all kinds of like first-person shooter co-op games, you know, that I could play with my son and my kids at the time. It's kind of like an Unreal type, I guess, combat. What is going on with this? I'm not totally sure why OBS is disconnecting all the time. Like there's absolutely zero reason that should be happening. I mean, I got good internet. I'm not really sure what's happening. I'm going to get out of Steam. I'll just close out some of these apps, I guess. So I don't know. Let's hope we don't have any interruptions. So Firestarter. So it comes in a box like that. (2004) is when it says this came out. It's got a nice, pretty thick book here. Wow. Tells you like about all the weapons. So it looks kind of Unrealish. I don't know if it's built on the Unreal Engine. Hip Games. Hip Interactive. This is when people actually played games. And you could play this on a Duron 850. I don't know if you can see the specs. It's kind of hard to see. I don't know why the cameras don't focus when it's close up. A Duron 850 Athlon 2000 megahertz. I don't know if this is going to be better up here. Nah, because it's got the stupid ability thing. Alright, whatever. Anyway, the recommended specs are Athlon 2000 megahertz, GeForce FX 5800. I remember that GPU. That was a pretty good GPU. I kind of had access to one at one point, but I ended up selling it with a computer, which I regret now because that was a pretty darn good GPU at the time. Next. I had an old Guild Wars Nightfall hey Wolfie, how's it going, buddy? Old Guild Wars Nightfall pack that I bought here. That's not really all that exciting, but this is an original, like when it first came out. Comes with a nice book. Yeah, a nice colored book. Tells you all the different aspects of the game. Comes with a let's see what we got here. What do we have in here? Ah, we got a poster. I might hang this up. Nice poster. Forgot I had that. Then you got this keyboard layout thing. That's when they used to do stuff like that for you. That's why it was always nice to get box stuff, you know. Because you always got little goodies like this. Got a trial key in there. Have the discs. Well, we used to have to install stuff with discs. Back. This one doesn't have a date on it, but I mean, just look up when this came out, and that's probably when I bought it. It doesn't have a date on here. That's weird. 2005, 2006. Wow, Guild Wars is that old now? Ooh. Oh, I got my poster. It's hard to believe. What is that? That's still got the security thing. That's really funny. Yeah, Wolfie, they do come with some nice boxes. That's just regular, you know, that's just a regular thing. What else we got here? What else do we have here? Oh, here's an old classic here. I'm going to probably show them all at once, I guess. I dug out these. Remember Black Hawk Down? Probably most of the youngins don't really know this game. Again, this is the time when we had a lot of like co-op shooters, online multiplayer stuff. So this is the Platinum Pack, so it's not the original, obviously. But again, it's probably close to the, 2004. Phew. I bought it probably around that time period. So I save all my stuff. You know what I mean? Oh, what do I got here? Wow. Old computer files from 2006. I wonder what those are. So this just comes with this here. Nothing fancy. Got the game keys in there. This has a single player campaign. Wow, look at this. You want an old offer? Case badges, mouse mats. Man, I wish I got this stuff. I'd probably be worth a lot right now. You know what I mean? I should have grabbed that stuff. Got the keyboard layout. It's my Wi-Fi or yours? I mean, my OBS is acting stupid. I don't know why. It only acts dumb when I really need to do a stream. A good, one that's dear to my heart. What should I do with that one? Check it out. Yeah, let's look at the files. It's most likely going to be mods or maps for this, I would think. So I'm going to keep it in here, actually, because it's probably the mods. Because I used to download crap loads of maps for these games. Here's another one coming that you guys are going to like. Oh, remember this game? Joint Operations. I got the Typhoon Rising and the Escalation Expansion Pack. Man, we used to have a blast. Me and my son used to play co-op because you could do like a co-op LAN situation. which obviously wasn't as exciting as the probably being online, but this game was just great at the time. We had so much fun. Like these kinds of games right here, like these old school. I mean, Ubisoft. Is it Ubisoft? What game was I playing recently? Oh, Ghost Recon Wildlands. Yeah. They have the NPCs like spawn out of nowhere. Like if you go too far, they'll just pop. These games were like notorious for that. Like there'd be nobody in the town you're about to walk into, and then like you would go like 100 feet, and then all of a sudden there'd be like 100 guys shooting at you, and you're like, oh, where'd they come from? They just boom, they just spawn right in. It's pretty nuts. Let's see if I got the discs in here for mods. Oh yeah, look at that. Wow, I got all kinds of stuff in here. I haven't even looked in here in a long time. What is this? Quake 4? That's interesting. Freedom Fighter Directory. Ah, there it is. So I have Freedom Fighters. Where is it? UT, Serious Sam, Freedom Fighters. Yeah, I gotta put that aside because I gotta put that in the Freedom Fighter box. Not sure about this one. It just says documents. Oh, joint operations, I guess. So probably mods. So here's the disk. My game key, so I'm not going to show you that. Not that it matters. Nova Logic, man, what happened to them? It's like they were so popular for a long time, and then all of a sudden, they just died. Wow, look at this stuff, man. Is this like something that came with? It's like merchandise. Not sure like what this is. Man, I wish I bought this stuff before. You know? Comes with a little book. It's very annoying, this camera, the way it is. Just can't seem to get it. Pretty cool, huh? What, Nova Logic is THQ? Here's all the guns. Some of the guns, anyway. They had pretty nice guns in this game. I'm going to try to play this, too. It's just going to be stupid running around by myself, but whatever. It'll be fun just for the sake of seeing if these things run anymore. I might have to like install, I don't know, what is this? I might have to install like Windows, I don't know, Windows XP or something. Which is kind of annoying. Let's see, we have the escalation, joint operations escalation. Yeah, and you're right, Wolfie. These are when games were just like so fun. Let's see if they got the actual stuff in here. Sometimes they take stuff out for some strange reason. There's the escalation expansion pack. And the disc. In mint condition, no scratches. No scratches. Comes with a manual. Not as, big as the other one, obviously, because, new vehicles. Look at that, motorcycles, helicopters. Keyboard layout again. nice. Okay, next. Let's see what else I dug out here. I got a lot of stuff. Oh, let's see here. I have escalation again. Yeah, this one's not that exciting because they do sell it now. Quake Gold. I got it on cheapy, what was it, $10 clearance at Staples. There's no date on here, but this was probably quite a long time ago. Not when it first came out though, but it was most likely the 2000s again. Let's see, what's it come with? It comes with Quake 3 Team Arena. Oh yeah, got my game key there. Comes with the book. Yeah, basically just tells you about the game. Nothing that special. Look, you can even play it on a Mac. The days when some games supported Apple. That interesting? Then you have Quake Arena here, which I got my finger on the key. Quake 3 Arena. That's all that's in that. Moving on. Let's see what else here. I'm trying to save the good stuff for last. I bought Star Trek Online when it first came out. That was what, back in, it said Target exclusive TR-116 carbine phaser rifle. So I don't know if this actually, I bought this in 2010. Probably a little bit later. That's nothing really all that special. It's just, you know, this is my wife's copy. There's no disc in it because I have it on Steam, so I probably didn't care anymore. Got login information there. That's probably why I saved it, because of the login information. It might have just came with a game key for Steam. I may not even came with it. If it came with a disc, it was probably just dumb stuff. Let's see what else we got here. EverQuest 2 again. Comes in a nice, you know, when they used to come in nice boxes. Has a disc. That's a DVD, so you only need one disc. Comes with, what's it come with here? See, these were nice when you bought discs, because they used to give you stuff. You know, what does this we got here? Oh, we got a map. Probably of the new region. The new regions. Oh, this is the Fade Arc expansion. This was one of my favorite expansions they had. Echoes of Fade word, yeah. Pretty nice. Again, not that exciting, but you know, it's nice that we used to be able to buy stuff like this. You know, now we just get nothing. You buy a key and that's all. You don't get to have no memories except for you made a purchase. You know, this stuff really is nice. Old Ghost Recon Gold Edition. This one has a date, 1/16/04, 11/16/04. So I probably bought this in like 2005, way after it released. I think, I'm pretty sure this released, 2003. Oh, Game of the Year, yeah, that released in 2003. It comes with the books. I think this is the, yeah, Keyboard layout. See that? Nice keyboard layout. Little things. This is just a manual, nothing special. I do have a lot of mods for this. Like a whole lot of mods. So many different kinds of mods. That was the days, you know, when you know, everything, you can mod the crap out of everything. Let's see what else we got. I'm going to put this stuff away. I don't know if you remember this game. Freelancer. The box is pretty messed up. Ooh, look at that. Win an Area 51 Alienware laptop. That's really funny. Pentium 4 recommended processor. Can't really see it, can you? Comes with the disc and a little sleeve. I believe this is what, an RTS? I never really got around to playing this thing. It's like a space game or something, right? Comes with a manual. Again, kind of beat up. I don't know why I beat this up so much. Probably because the box just wasn't very sturdy. It's just pretty cheap. So that's Freelancer. That was probably, you know, I bought that probably a long time ago. This came out in 2003. Next. Unreal Tournament 2003. Remember that one? Very short-lived. But they did have some good mods. They had like this mech mod called Systemic. The Systemic mod. It's very hard to find now. But I might have it on here because I got the files. This is lots of mods and stuff. I always mod the crap out of Unreal Tournament. With new skins, new maps, new characters. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, I got all the discs here. Disc 1. Disc 2. What do I got here? I got two things here. What's this? Install disk. Yeah, so I got all the discs there to install it again. I'm hoping it will work. These companies nowadays, yeah, the Atari 8800, yeah, that was way back. Way back in the day. Oh, here's another classic. Chronicles of Riddick. Developer's Cut. This is a good game, man. I really was surprised at how good it was. It's got, wow, it's got a lot of discs. 5 discs to install. Isn't that crazy? These are all CDs, that's why. I mean, I think you can still buy this now. Somewhere on just digital. I don't know if, I don't think Steam has it. Wow, look at that. Audigy, remember those? Sound Blaster? And the NVIDIA Mermaid. From the Mermaid was, what was that, the 6800 GT? When they brought out the Mermaid to show that off. And it's got the control schemes there. I'll try to play this too. Come on. I hate it when you can't get them back in the box because the thing is stuck up in the back. I'll get it later. Okay, next. Let's see here. Oh, here's an interesting game. Remember this one? New World Order, which is what we're seeing now. Of course, this is not the New World Order they're talking about. That's another interesting shooter. In the cardboard box. Again, these are all like mint condition. No scratches at all. Whether they still work or not, that's another issue. Man. This one doesn't have a copyright date on it. Might be on the box. Oh, you know what? I didn't even see that. They have, I should have looked on the other one. They have a little little compartment there. I didn't even notice on the other one. That's a nice. This is real nice. This is paper. It's like kind of rough edge paper. That's really nice aesthetic. It's not like the wax coated. You know what I mean? It's real nice. I like that. This is the wax coated product catalog. Of course, they don't want that to get dissolved. But man, I wish I bought this stuff. Let's see what we got here. We got Orb, Off-World Resource Base, GI Combat, Episode 1, Battle of Normandy. Strike Fighters Project 1. Robin Hood. What the heck? These are all other games. Platoon. Hearts of Iron. That's really funny. Galactic Civilizations. That one I heard of. These must be all the games they made. Or at least the publisher. Nexagon. Deathmatch. Uplink. Hacker Elite. Prince of... I don't know how to pronounce that. Celtic Kings. Ultimate Trains Collection. US Open 2002. Well, that tells you how old this is. Crazy, huh? Strategyfirst.com. We should see if that site still works. Strategyfirst.com. New World Order. I probably won't be able to get this back on the box either. Oh, God, I hate these things. I gotta take the tape off on the other side. Here's an interesting one. True Crime, Streets of LA. Now I know this one I'm pretty sure they sell. "240 square miles of LA, huh? What do we got in here? Is this the actual stuff? Wow. Yeah. Wow. Ooh, a thick one. Look at that. What we got here? There you go. Four discs. Huh. I would really like to see what this looks like. If it'll even run on a modern system. This was 2003, 2004. CD soundtrack in stores now. This should have gave me the soundtrack. I'm sure that the soundtrack files are in here. Here you get a book. Just tells you how to play the game, basically. Mechanics. And the music, the credits, and all that stuff. Nice, 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 nice. Yeah, I probably bought this a little later after it came out. I got it on sale at, I'm not sure, Game World? For $10. Let's see here, what else we got? So here's the Freedom Fighters disc I had earlier. Freedom Fighters. There you go. I think you can still buy this game. Alright, Wolfie. That's fine. You can always come back or start where you left off. You should be able to backtrack. Freedom Fighters. Oh wow, I got some other stuff in here too. Ah, Devastation. That's a little game that was made by some modders that ended up turning into a game. Not a bad game, actually. Freedom Fighters from the makers of Hitman 2. But again, this is the original disc. Let's see here, what do we got? Install guide, we don't need that. Here's a little manual. Goes over the chapters and stuff. Alienware, Area 51 Alienware computer. It had a, let's see here, Pentium 4, 3.2 gigahertz. GeForce FX 5200 Ultra with 128 megabytes of DDR4 RAM. And Hardware Unboxed is saying that 8 gigabytes is not enough to play a game. That's pretty nuts. Very crazy. Oh, oh, goodness, I gave you my CD key. Don't use it, please. Be nice. I didn't know the CD key was back there. Alright, next. Now this one I did buy later, but it's you know, pretty old still. Still got the little security thing on there. Lionheart. This is an interesting little top-down RPG. Me and my son were goofing off in this. Probably won't be able to get it closed again. Official hint book. That's funny. What are the hints? Questing in Barcelona. William Shakespeare quest. So it just gives you like, it's kind of like a quest guide, pretty much. Except it's on paper where you have to read it rather than in a game. Here's the manual. Just shows you how, you know, I mean, there's a lot of reading in here. Wow. They really are going through the lore. Look at that text. So this is like taking you through all the lore. That's pretty amazing. Again, disc, 2 CDs. Mint condition, no scratches at all. Some dust, but that's about it. No scratches. Mint condition. No, I don't think you need a CD key for this one. Yeah. I think you just install this. The days when they didn't care if you modded stuff or copied it. I don't see the CD key in here. Anyway, that's Lionheart, and I can't get it back in the box again. I'll do that later, because I gotta rip the tape off. Alright, what else here? Ah, there's some classics. Well, here's EverQuest 2 again. That's just another, you know. You get all the expansions up to Rise of Kunark. It's hard to get this stuff out. Comes with it. Oh, what is this? Oh, here it is. Here's my Guild Wars manual. That's where my Guild Wars thing is. I thought I was missing something in that big box of my stuff. Look at that. Nice, huh? Guild Wars had some of the best looking characters at the time. Didn't they? They really translated stuff well to the game. And it ran good. So this is like the original art book, art stuff. Nice. Yep, so that's got to go in the big box. So EverQuest, I didn't really get much. Just the keyboard layout. And just a short manual. Nothing really big. So we're putting that away. Probably won't be able to get this in either. Oh, that one went in. Good. Okay, look what we got here. We got the incoming forces. This is like the very old Pentium 2 266 megahertz. Recommended Pentium 3 333 megahertz. Is that nuts or what? Wow. That's an old one. You don't really get much of this one. It's just kind of like an aftermarket cell. I mean, it's a legitimate, but it's just, you know, came out after. I don't think this is an original. It probably is like a re-release, you know, of the thing. It comes with a manual, which is inside here, but it's not really coming out too easily. Yeah, I didn't really get into this game too much. I just couldn't figure it out at the time. Here's another old-time favorite. Special Forces Pack. Rainbow Six, Delta Force, and Shadow Force. These games were extremely popular at the time. Wow, there's a lot of discs. Wow, didn't even open this. Still got the sticker on it. Shadow Force. This one was open. Delta Force, because I installed that one before. Delta Force. Now these graphics are like, you know, nothing to write home about, that's for sure. And Rainbow Six. I probably didn't open up this one because I already had another copy elsewhere. Still got the seal on. And this is an old MSI drivers and utility. Probably when I installed, I probably built a computer and, you know, Creative Live Cam Video, 2008. Interesting. I might have had a creative camera, I guess. LG. DVD writer solution. Oh, this probably came with my LG drive. I'm going to try that out. So that's the Delta Forces pack. Yeah, the graphics are definitely not anything to write home about on that note. Here's another one that was kind of interesting that flew under a lot of people's radar. Was 13. I think they still sell this one for digital download. Let's see what we got in here. Let's see if it's actually it. Yep, comes in the 3-pack. Ubisoft's. This is kind of Ubisoft thing. Again, these things are mint condition, original discs. So it's quite interesting to. I'm wondering like what the comparison is. It does come with a little manual. Just kind of shows you. It shows you the main screen. Like, what does it mean? Load game, new game. That's really funny. Like, wow. You'd have to be a pretty dumb, maybe not dumb is not the right word, unfamiliar with a PC not to know that stuff. Here's the guns. Now this one's kind of cartoony. It's basically a cartoon-looking game. And it does have like a LAN. You could do LAN with like deathmatch type stuff. So that was kind of cool. I used to play with my... I think me and my son played this a little bit back in the day. Okay, here's another one that's kind of a classic that never really ran very well, or I didn't really understand the game too much or something. Greed. When they came in these nice boxes. Let's see what's in it. Disc. The days when one game came on one disc. Quite amazing. Manual. Just shows you like the stuff that's in the game. Nothing unusual, you know. The hood. Different things that are in the game. The lore. You know. Yeah, I have other stuff somewhere. I just didn't have time to really dig it out today. Comes with the CD key as well. Here comes the old classics. Look at this one, Battlefield 1942 expansion pack, Secret Weapons of World War II. Now I don't know if this is just the expansion, because I lost some games, like I said, when I was traveling or when I was moving, so I don't know if this has if this is just the expansion. It just says expansion pack, so I'm guessing it's just the expansion, which kind of stinks. I have to find the original, because it would be nice to install this. Although I think this was this online only, or does it have a single player campaign? Or was this just online, this one? Another one that's mentioned here is Medal of Honor. I have that somewhere too. The original Medal of Honor. But I don't know where that is either. So yeah, Battlefield. Expansion pack. I gotta find the other one. The main game. And last but not least, everybody's old-time favorite, Soldier of Fortune. Look, this is when Playboy used to review games. That's really funny. Soldier of Fortune Platinum Edition. Does it have the disc in it? It does. That ought to be fun. Now this one I played co-op too. I think this is like a you can do this co-op, or I did it by a mod or something. This one has dismemberment. This is like one of the first games where you can, you know, shoot off limbs and stuff like that. This is not the original, obviously, because it's the Platinum Edition, but it's the original Platinum Edition. Comes with a little guide. Nothing really all that fancy here. Just tells you special commands, gameplay tips. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think there's a... I don't see a game key. So you may not need one. Hopefully not. So is there a game key in here? No. I'm definitely going to try to install that one though. This one. So. Yep. So there you go. Now there is some other stuff that I have here. Let me drink my coffee. But these are all backed up, basically, so there's not really much to show. Unreal Tournament 2004. Remember this game called Paintball? Paintbrawl, I mean. That was like a co-op deathmatch shooter. Heavy Metal Fact 2. Now these were games that I had. I just backed them up on disc. Unreal Tournament maps from 2003. Look at that. So that should go to my 2003 disc. So I'm going to put that aside. I had a copy of the regular Soldier of Fortune, which I made a backup with. This is another interesting game called Apocalyptica. I was hoping to have the box for that, because that's another shooter that you could do co-op, or at least have a mod to do co-op. Wow. That's a lot of stuff. What else we got here? Got a lot of maps and stuff. Anyway, there's just so much stuff. I mean, these are all discs. All these are all mods. For Unreal Tournament. This is regular Unreal Tournament mods. Right, more Unreal Tournament maps and skins and stuff. Half-Life mod to add bots to the game. That's interesting. Unreal Tournament. Maps again. UT maps. I just got tons of UT maps and stuff, which I'm going to put with my Unreal Tournament stuff. Anyway, I can go on and on and on. I got lots of like discs with just maps and mods and everything else. So, anyway, I hope that was enjoyable for you. I think I got everything, at least for now, that I dug out. I'll probably dig up some more stuff. So let me know in the comments if you like remember any of those games, or you are interested in those games now that you saw them. Like, would you play them? I mean, obviously I don't have gameplay, but I'm gonna try to install these games within the next week. So whichever ones work, you know, obviously that's the ones that I'll highlight. So there's not much I can do if they don't work. I may have to get like a hard drive and do like a Windows 98 install. The only problem with that is that the drivers for the motherboard and stuff probably aren't going to be supported. So it's going to be the only problem. Windows 10, I was getting stuff installed with Windows 10 on some of these old games, so I might have to go back and install like Windows 10 and see if that works, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks everybody for watching. Take care, be safe, love you all. Peace.